Hi students, we are on week 13, day 1. Please make sure you take out your math notebook and whiteboard and type ready in the Zoom chat. Check your email or Google Classroom for today's materials. You can also find it on the spreadsheet. Today's objectives include the following. I can solve proportion word problems. And language objective is I can take notes and show work for proportion word problems. So we'll be taking notes and doing an exit ticket to show your understanding of word problems. Today's agenda includes after-school tutoring, IXL, proportions in real-life situations, then the instruction for today, followed by an exit ticket and the assignment. After-school tutoring is from Monday to Thursdays from 4 to 5 p.m. Make sure you sign up before 3:30 on the Google form, and it's a first-come, first-served basis, so come on time. You can earn extra credit, and everything is on the spreadsheet in orange. Your IXL for the week is 7th J14, solve proportions, word problems. If you reach an IXL score of 90, you earn a 10 out of 10. And if you want to earn extra credit, make sure you do it for 2 different word problems. Create a graph, table, and equation. So one word problem has a graph, table, and equation, and another word problem has a graph, table, equation. So all the things that we've done with proportions so far have dealt with tables, graphs, and equations. But we're going to be talking today about real life situations because proportions is something that you use in real life every day, in fact. Some of the places that you see proportions include cooking. So this is a recipe of spaghetti. And depending on the amount of people that you're trying to serve, in this case, this recipe is serving 2 to 3 people, you will have to change the ingredients proportionally for the amount of servings. So if you're trying to serve 2 to 3 people, you need half a pound of Italian sausage, a quarter of a small onion, about 1 garlic clove, and so forth. But let's say you're trying to serve a family. That's going to be 4 to 8 people. So you're going to have to change these ingredients so that it's proportional. And if you're trying to serve a party, that's going to be maybe like 20 or more people. So once again, you have to change these ingredients and make them proportional. Because if you don't make them proportional, your recipe is not going to taste good. So proportions happen in cooking. Another place that you'll see proportions is in housing. When we're talking about a house, sometimes you want to see the floor plans first. And you want to see the floor plans first because you want to see if it's worth your time to even look at that house and go drive over there. So people make floor plans basically a smaller version scaled down in a drawing form. And they do that so people can get a sense of what the dimensions are of the house. You see, for example, right here it says 16 feet by 11 feet. This is scaled down so you can see how big the kitchen might be. You can also use these measurements right here to measure on your actual home to see what the kitchen size will be without actually going there. So housing is another place that you'll see floor plans, or when they're designing buildings, towers, skyscrapers, and other things, because we can't literally draw a house with an actual size house on paper because it's just too much. So you have to scale it down. Another place that you'll see proportions in real life is traveling. When you travel abroad, you'll recognize that not every place accepts the US dollar. So you have to exchange your currency into a different form of money. If let's say you're going to Mexico, you're going to exchange it into the peso. So how many pesos equals $1? And then let's say you have $50. How many pesos is that? So you have to do proportions. And that also applies to any other country you go to. Another place that you see proportions is shopping. You'll see right here, there are 2 Old Spice deodorants for $8.59. And buy 2 and save, great value. And there's 1 Old Spice deodorant that's $3.54. Use proportions in shopping because you want to compare the different sizes and see which one's a better deal. You can buy 1 for $3.54 or you can buy 2 for $8.59. And it's important that you're doing your math because if you're not doing your math, you can realize that you are losing money. And as an example, if you take 2 deodorant sticks and you buy them as singles, you'll take $3.54 times 2, which is $7.08, which saves you over $1.50. So don't be fooled when it says buy 2 and save, great value. The better deal is this 1 stick and buying 2 of those sticks by themselves. So once again, proportions happen in all aspects of life, whether you're cooking, trying to find a home, traveling, or shopping. you'll need to understand proportions. Now we're going to transition to taking notes, so please have your math notebook out and write down the title of 13.1, Proportion Word Problems. Now that you're done taking notes, make sure you show your work for one problem with a marker and whiteboard or paper. So on the worksheet called Proportional Relationships Word Problems, pick one of those 4 problems, show your work with a marker and whiteboard to an adult, and we'll give you feedback, and that will count as your exit ticket for today. Also, when you are working on your assignment, your worksheet assignment, you may watch this video tutorial, how to write on PDFs, using a app called CamyApp that appears on computers, on websites, and on your phone or tablet. So this application allows you to write on PDFs using a mouse or text. So you can either do the worksheet on paper and submit as usual as a PDF, or you can write on the PDF yourself. And there's a link to the video tutorial. That is all. Take care.